Now, do you want to learn how to style a small bathroom? Well, you clicked on the right video. This is just for you. It will allow you to learn how to style this space to make it feel more functional, look bigger, and look even more aesthetic. Anyway, guys, before we get right into the video, kindly take a second to hit the subscribe button. It will make me very happy. And of course, I put out a lot of interior design content, so please stay tuned to get more and more tips every single week. So guys, I'm Faazati Ali, interior designer, and without wasting any time, why don't we dive right into the video? Now, the most basic material when it comes to any bathroom is tiles. And when it comes to a small bathroom, I would highly advise that you go for large tiles. Now, smaller tiles will mean you have a lot more lines to fill with grout. And having too much of that going on in a small bathroom will just make it feel like there's a lot going on. Too much lines, too much grout, it's not gonna feel as great and look as neat. So when it comes to a small bathroom, highly recommend to work with large tiles, lesser lines, lesser grout lines, that is, and this will look a whole lot better. And of course, in turn, large tiles with their size also make a space feel bigger. So think about this when you are styling or trying to buy tiles for a small bathroom. They'll definitely look a lot better, and of course, in turn, create that feel that makes the space feel larger. Now, number two on my list that will also allow you to make this small bathroom feel larger is going for a magnifying mirror. Now, all I mean by this is go for a large mirror. Now, as we all know, mirrors are used a lot in interior design to create a space that feels larger. And this is usually because of their reflective surfaces that allow you to kind of mimic what's going on in the space, kind of replicate the look, making a space feel larger, more airy, and so on. So when it comes to bathrooms, and a small one at that, avoid small mirrors. And people tend to do this a lot. I feel like they think, oh, it's a small space, so a small mirror, that should work. No. Best thing would be go for a large mirror, maybe even the one that sits on top of your vanity goes all the way to the ceiling. Something large that will actually create that feeling of more space in this particular area. That reflective surface creates a space that feels larger. And so this is an important trick that designers use all the time, no matter the space, bathroom or not, to actually make a space feel bigger than it actually is. So think about this when it comes to your bathroom area as well, and yeah, you'll be on your way to creating a space that feels more spacious. Why not? Now, floating vanity cabinets are the best when it comes to small bathrooms. Now, this will allow you to still have some floor space, making the space feel larger. When you have a vanity cabinet that sits directly on the floor, of course, this is eating floor space and making the space feel tighter and smaller. So you want to avoid this completely. Of course, this also is important when it comes to your WC. Instead of having a WC that sits directly on the floor, have it floating and attached to the wall. This will be a lot better. And of course, anything that allows you to still have floor space whenever it comes to a small space will always make the space feel more spacious. So think about this. This is important because when it comes to small spaces, you want to save on as much floor space as possible so that moving around a space and so on. And as well, this usually tricks the eye to feel like there's more space than there actually is. So go for floating vanity cabinets, floating WCs, and this will be way better when it comes to a small bathroom. It will definitely also make it feel bigger. Now, when it comes to the right color tones to use in a small bathroom, guys, let's just stick to lighter tones, as this will make the space feel more airy and more spacious. So avoid darker tones in small bathrooms because, of course, they're going to make it feel more small and more cramped, and we want to avoid this kind of feel. It's already a small space anyways, so stick to light colors. So when you're selecting your tile finishers, go for light color tones. I'm also not saying stick to only white and so on, but go for lighter muted tones. So if you're going for light grays, you can go for light greens, light blues, things like that. This will actually make a space feel, like it's bigger, more spacious, and so on. So avoid dark colors in totality when it comes to small bathrooms because it might not give up the best feel if you're trying to create a space that feels more spacious. So this is something that is very important. So color palette, very important when it comes to your tiles and so on. Make sure you're sticking to colors that will not make your bathroom feel tighter. A lot of times when styling a bathroom and selecting tiles, we usually go for different tiles, maybe for the shower area as compared to the rest of the bathroom or the vanity area and so on. But when it comes to a small bathroom, you definitely want to avoid zoning, because this creates a distinct area that you can tell this is just for the shower area, mostly when it's the floor. And it's a small space, so it distinctly shows that it's small, and it's now quite more visible to the eye that this is a small space. So you want to avoid this and mostly go for uniformity. So in terms of your tiles, go for one similar floor tile all the way through and avoid that sectioning of the bathroom area. And you can have similar floor tiles go to the wall as well, maybe just differentiate them with texture and so on. This works a whole lot better in a small bathroom. So this is something to think about when you are picking or selecting tiles for this particular space. To manage the space better in a small bathroom, if it's quite tight, then you want to think about either going for wall-mounted faucets or pedestal sinks. Now, sometimes the bathroom might be way too tight to even accommodate a vanity cabinet, and that's okay. So just go ahead and bring in a pedestal sink. They come in nice round cylindrical shapes that can be quite space saving because they're quite small in terms of diameter. So think about going for this option if the space is tighter. And you can also go for wall mounted faucets. You might have a vanity cabinet but maybe not enough space to mount your faucet on top of the sink and so on. Go ahead and mount it on the wall. This saves you a lot of space, still works completely fine, and yeah, that will be a whole lot better when it comes to designing and styling a small bathroom. A minimalist shower screen would be your best option when it comes to styling a small bathroom. Now, of course, shower screens are quite important because they're very functional in allowing and stopping water from, spilling to the other side of the bathroom when you're taking a shower. In a small bathroom, try to go for a minimalist look. Now, we have the new modern contemporary look that is just quite sleek, quite neat, easy to install as well, so you might want to go with this. And it's not fully enclosing the shower area, so you don't really need a door or anything, which is perfect for a small bathroom area. So think about going for this. You can go for it in clear glass. This is even better because it creates a space that does not feel divided, which would not be great in a small bathroom area because it's already quite a small space. So think about that as well when you are building, designing, or styling a small bathroom. Now guys, those are all my tips for today. If you have any other tips, do let me know in the comment section below. I would also love to learn from you. Anyway guys, I hope you got to learn something. I hope you'll be able to incorporate these tips in your spaces and it will work great for you. I can definitely assure you. Anyway guys, stay tuned for another video next week. Thank you for watching today and see you guys inshallah next time. Love you guys so much. Bye bye.